Yeah, baby.
I can make your dreams come true. Come on and dance with me.
Yes, you can now. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Ladies, get up off your seats. Come on and dance with me. Gentlemen, get on your feet. Come on and dance with me. Say the words and I'll summon the band with my hand.
Greetings and love and kindness, family. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare educator and host of the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. Every Wednesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Community, this is your time to share your wellness stories and how you move from disease care to conscious self-health care. I want to hear your story. We want to hear from you. Join the conversation each Wednesday. Call in and share how you shift out of chronic disease care stress. Right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency. This is Dr. K, and I am looking forward to our conversation. So call in and share. Health is consciousness and healing is a function of consciousness. Come on, family. It's time to rock the world with the new frontier of conscious self-health care, while I share my wellness story with you right here on InnerLightRadio.com, the healing frequency.
Take those deep breaths, family. Keep on breathing. Relax your body. Open up your pathways. Feel that beat. And move your body. Mentally, physically, emotionally. To get in alignment.
If you're free and you like what you see, dance with me.
Break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down, break it down. Keep on moving. Now take a deep, deep, deep nasal breath. Can you feel it? Circulating. Gotta keep moving. Feel the beat. Hey, breathe to the beat. That's a crazy fast-paced breath. Love to dance. Thank you for coming to dance with me. Oh. That'll change the rhythm in the body. Can't be sad while you're dancing.
Say the words and I'll summon the band with my hand. Let your
1:30, 2019. Woo! 30 days in January has gone already. God, I don't even know what happened to time anymore. Time is an illusion anyway, but in reality, they got this calendar. The kits let you keep track of what's happening in today's environment. 30 days into 2019 already. Whew, I'm telling you. And feeling good and feeling divine. Even though there's so much going on in the world today to make you want to stop. Not only clap your hands, but stomp your feet and say, Father, Father, please guide me. What's going on? It's a mighty, mighty shift going on. There's a change going on. You know how we used to do the electric slide and we slide back and forth. We slide to the side and then we slide, come on back down, slipping and sliding. We can stop all that slipping and sliding and we can just sail on. Just sail on. Love is the power that brings my entire life together. And it should do the same thing for you. Whenever you're going through something, sit back and think about the words love and shift your vibration. It heals, renews, restores, and empowers me. And I know it will do the same thing for you with divine energy and life. See, just movement makes you keep on breathing. Get that circulation going in the body. Instead of holding your breath when you get upset, you need to take that deep, deep breath and let it circulate all through the body and shift everything that way. I am love in action, and you are your love in action. I am a master of positive self-expression. We're talking about self-love, self-care, self-respect, self-assurance, because you know thyself. You put that stuff in front of all those words and you take control of everything through your expression, your perception, how you see things. How you doing, family? How you doing out there today? How you doing out there, Inner Light family? You've been listening to some powerful shows today. I know you're still tuned in to listen to this one because it's all about setting back and focusing on thyself and making sure that you are doing what is best for you in a righteous way. Let everything be done decently and in order. One of my sister's favorite Bible quotes, she used to always say, are you doing it decently and in order? Then everything's going to be all right. You got to be in alignment with the real power of love. Because see, we are here to be givers and receivers of love. It's not just a 4-letter word. Laws of vibrational energy applies to us as energetic light beings that we are. You know, we got to listen and feel the frequency and the vibration of who we are. That's why I love the work of Peter Frazier, developing the human body field, mapping that field out with the internal organs and being able to take an assessment of yourself using those power tools from Nest Health, bioenergetics, understanding what's going on with you through your vibrations, getting that right frequency to come in and help bring about a balance. But you can get it to come in, but you want to maintain it. And the only way to maintain it is through your consciousness, your subconsciousness. You have to align with that super consciousness. You have to know thyself, and knowing thyself, you understand truly who you are. And that you are in control of this being right here. And you can't give your power out into the world. You have to be aware of everything, but you cannot let it shift you out of stable, comfortable alignment, attunement with yourself. Nothing shift you away from yourself to bring so much stress into your life that you choke on that breath. Don't get that full circulation going on because it becomes stagnated. It is the power of the lymphatic system, that purification system in the body, that tree-like structure. It looks just like a tree in the body. It's at the head all the way down to the toes, but the root is in the middle of the chest. And that's why sometimes we got to do that chest breath and feel that chest expand, that cavity open up. Let those two lungs relieve itself from excess sodium and excess fluid. All organs get like that. And then they slow down. They don't hear the frequency and the vibration. All this distortion comes in, those frequencies, and you want to clear it out. You do it through the mind. You do it through consciousness. But you got to do it through the breath and breathing for the physical body. That's what we're moving around in. You got to open up those pathways. You got to let everything flow. There's some powerful tools out here to work with. Well, like I tell everybody I work with, you are your greatest barometer. You, your consciousness, your attitude, and what you're doing. You are greater than any machine out here. I use some of the best tools, but I also know who I am and know myself. And I will work with myself and my consciousness first. I use those other tools to enhance what I feel and know about my frequency and my vibration and how I'm tuning myself. And so we give our power to no one, to nothing, to anything. We are the power. We are the existence of everything in life. Every human out here, collectively, whether we want to or not, we're there. In the world, we can break up into our cultures, into our colors, into anything we want. But to the divine energy of life, family, community, and friends, we are all one. And I want to thank you so very much on this last day of January 2019, 1:30. Thank you for tuning into the Conscious Self Healthcare Conversation Radio Show. I'm your host, Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, the one and only Conscious Self Healthcare Educator. And I ask you the question, how can I humbly help you escape from your fears? False education, accept it as reality. Got to break it. If it's not supporting you, you got to let it go. So how can I help you slay your healthcare fears, family? That's what I'm here for. You can connect with me. You can visit my website, consciousselfcare.com. 1S, connect the conscious and self. You can see what's available through my website, the tools that I use, when I can work with you around the world, no matter where you are in that good old cloud system. You just need a device so we can scan you, your pets, your other family members, everybody in the household can get into alignment. And you can also learn how you affecting each other with your vibrations, what's really going on in the household. Underlining secrets that people are not saying is revealed to you. And you want to know these things, or you want to say, Dang, I had a hunch that was going on. I felt that was happening. My soul was telling me so, but I refused to listen. And now I got proof of what I've been saying and what I see and what I feel. It's just a part of that self-assurance. You got to know who you are. You got to know thyself and understand your vibrations, the energy that you're giving out. And one way that you can always do that costs you nothing is through the breath. The breath of life is the connection through the higher realm, the middle realm, the conscious realm, and the physical realm. And when you take those deep breaths, family, and you feel it all through your body, and you feel every cell in your body begin to relax, you know your breath is working for you. You know it's supporting that lymphatic system with the purification, keeping the body in balance, keeping all the fluids in the body in an even balance, making everything work well and working fine. So we want to always support our lymphatic system. It's our purification system. Nobody want to talk about it. They want to talk about organs. They want to cut them out. They want to break them down. They want to tell you got this organ problem. I want to tell you that you want to love your body through your lymphatic system. You want to breathe. You want to take those deep, conscious, energizing breaths. Expand the life, and it makes you feel so good. Told you last week how the universe had me go outside and move that snow, where the snow came back in D.C., and it was so cold, and it was like, go outside and feel it. I said, I'm not like them people that jump in the cold water, like they polar bear jumping and all of that. You're telling me to go in the cold, stand out there. I take cold showers. I'm all the way up to 15 minutes now with cold showers, and the body feel good. Sometimes you just got to do that. But I'm going to tell you, family, I went out there in this cold and took a deep, deep breath. And I tell you, I thought I was deep, deep breathing. The first one I choked. I said, this is why you told me to come out here and feel the cold. And it's supposed to freeze things up, but you know what? It did the reverse. It opened things up. And I'm like, dang, if I had thought about that, if I had challenged that message, I wouldn't have got that super feeling that I got when I went outside in the cold and just stood out there and took a deep, deep breath. But I tell you, I don't know how they jump in that water, though. I don't know. I like to let my water build up. I let the shower build up. I start off real hot. Then I let it get a little warm, and then it start getting cold, and then it start getting cold, and the body just gets exuberated. It starts all over again, feeling good. It's just like I don't know, I guess what's coming to me is a fine switch watch, where they make sure every turn, everything is in alignment and working most efficiently. And that's how you feel. You begin to feel good simply by breathing. So with no money, no extra money to buy anything you might want to need, family, I'm telling you, even in your overexcitement, you got to slow your breath down sometime. You get so happy. You get so excited. You can cause things to happen that way too. So we got to take that breath, and we got to be still and focus on our breath and see how well we're breathing. So how well did you breathe this week, family? Did you let somebody get to you? Did you give your power away? I know I almost did, and then I stopped and said, don't you do that. That's not the way to go. Don't step out of your comfort zone of feeling good and vibrating high. Can't let nobody turn you around with what they're going through. But then, some sad news came in our family. I really, really, truly am. I am just so exhausted from hearing about the shootings in our community. We got to find a way to reach each other. You try to tell people it's the foods, they're not feeding themselves right, they're not loving themselves right. I don't know. They're getting caught up in everything that's going on, but all this young killing, it has got to stop. Lost another family member today through violence in the community. It has got to stop. We've got to come together. That's what the hashtag is all about too. Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham. We're talking about working together. We're talking about harmonizing in frequency. We're talking about letting go of all the holidays. We're talking about working together around the world. We're talking about bringing in some good vibration into the community. Back to love, back to being neighbors, back to having support. That's 60s vibration. I was growing up around with, we just got to stop this violence around the world. We have to stop it. Let them stay with the violence. We can align ourselves. Let our war be with ascension, I rise. I don't get caught up in the daily, mundane kind of stuff that they're always doing to take me away from who I truly am. We got to stop it. We really, really do. I got family members that are so sad. Their hearts are broken. And I have to be the one to sit there and tell them, you have to have the vibration to understand that we bring about the things we need to make us better in the world. Even when something like this occurs in the family and you lose such people that's so young, they don't get a chance to really, really experience life. And that's how we have to come together. My heart speaks my soul. My life speaks my heart. I live in balance and I live in oneness and I share the good vibrations of love. And I ask people to respect one another, to respect themselves. And there's nothing out here that is so detrimental to you. The loss, or you think somebody stole something from you, took your money from you, set you up. It's like what had happened with my life. I just had to say, they're going through something. In order to want to bring such tragedy and distress in somebody else's life, they don't have a balance in their life. So what do? I counteract with love. I send out that frequency of vibration to help make them feel stronger about the love for themselves so they can shift their own energy. We got to help people do that, and we can do that through the hashtag Black People's Comedic Boycott Ham. Let go of the holidays. It's bad enough that the police and the system is trying to kill us. We don't need to be killing each other. We need to support and help one another, and we can do that. When we were segregated into our own cells, we had Black Wall Street, we had hospitals, we had everything, and everything was moving so well that they got scared. They had to try to bomb communities around the United States because they don't want that to happen. But it's a new day and time, family. And we can allow ourselves to become one. We can allow ourselves to vibrate to a high frequency of self-love, self-care, and self-respect. And when somebody comes to you that's distressed, and when somebody comes to you that's pumped up, that's negative, when somebody comes unto you that's pumped up, and you might want to join in with them, once again, family, don't. Shift your energy. Shift your vibration. Change. It ain't no eye for no eye, no tooth for no tooth. And you got to understand what we got to do to bring about a balance in this war of violence that's going on around the world. They always say in the midst of chaos, something great is happening. Something is about to come through. And we know we're deep, deep, deep into the age of Aquarius. And a lot of things. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. And everything has a line, and it's time for us to come in alignment. So I want you to take a deep, deep breath. Sit back and think about your life, what you're going to make the shift in. We're going to listen to one of my commercials that explains what I offer you, and we're going to listen to some music, and I can't wait to see what Brother Jamal got to play for us. It might be my favorite song in the beginning, and then we'll see what he has coming up next. But let's take a station break and meditate on some things, family.
Is it time for a new approach to your health care? Are you ready to leave the dark ages of disease care management and pharmaceuticals
If your answer is yes, get ready to relearn, rethink, and rewrite your personal healthcare prescription plan with Dr. K. She is a certified anthologist and Nest healthcare provider, sharing the new science of information as medicine and cellular ecology. Did you know that the field of epigenetics states that you are more than just your genes, and those genes do not control your biology? Yes, that's correct. Schedule a Skype, phone, or office visit with Dr. K and get on board the friendship train to healthcare freedom. 202-248-7749. That's 202-248-7749. Visit us on the web for celllife.com. The number 4, the words cell, CELLLIFE.com.
No question, all love is the only solution. What we have is full of passion. When I touch you, I'm filled with emotion. Nobody never give me so much affection. I never received such blessing from a woman. And when our body are in motion, baby girl, are you ready to action?
I love the way you touch me, baby. Touch me, baby. I love the way you drive me crazy. Drive me crazy. You're really impressing your life. And I just, baby, go on. I'm just warming up. Yeah, I'm just warming up. 'Cause when you touch me, on me, kiss me, you make me melt. Touch me.
So long I've been trying, refill the truth, yo, to the use them. So long I've been fighting against the system. Them never listen, you know them not know us. Them never close, them not chose us. We not chose them, but still them tell us so. Yes, we fighting for our rights till we die. We not tired, me on fire every morning that I rise. So now, we not giving them
Step
anything.
back.
We not
Just
care
taking
what
those
them
deep breaths and it put you into a state of thought that you had to think about some things. What you thinking about, family? Taking that deep breath through the week, every day. Remember, take that 5 minutes for yourself every hour of every day. Go by yourself. And if you can't get by yourself, really, you can stand there. You can put yourself in a state of consciousness where you can deep breathe right there in that moment. And sometimes people don't even know what you're doing, family. You got to sit down and keep your body centered in a state of consciousness of healing and renewing and self-assurance in life. And there's so much going on because I'm telling you, it's a powerful shift happening. It's a powerful change that's coming about. And it's really here. We're just beginning to get in alignment with it even more now. And so I'm walking around and I'm looking at people and I'm seeing distress in them and I'm hearing their cells and I'm feeling what's going on. And my body's always sending out an energy of alignment with someone that's out of balance. My vibration kind of aligns with theirs. Sometimes I be going this way and I be going that way and it be pulling me this way. And right now with what's going on, I kind of like try to stay in the house a little bit because it's just so much. It just pulls on so much to bring about a balance, and you have to take care of yourself sometimes. And life is consciousness, and living is a state of consciousness. And you know how sometimes, family, when you look around and you see how man has covered up earth and put this concrete down, this asphalt down, and you turn around and you may walk down the street and you look down and you see a little leaf coming up out of the ground. You can shift at any time. You can bring about a healing in your body no matter what they say you have, no matter what they say they're going through. If they say they have to look inside and see what's going on, they have to cut you open. They don't have to do it. There's too much technology now to understand what's happening with the cells and self-life from the bioenergetic realm, from the physical realm, from the medical realm. There's just so many things that you can do all over without being cut and without taking pharmaceuticals and drugs to try to correct cellular malfunctions. It had everything to do with consciousness and your thought. And, you know, what you're feeding yourself, you know, and like I said, I've been a nutritionist for a long time. I've been through every phase of it. I'm telling people, you shouldn't be eating this, and you shouldn't be eating that, and you shouldn't be doing this. And people are like, well, I like that, and I want this, and you know what? And then I've grown, and I've developed, and I've learned more nutrition, learned about things I've gone along to. I just tell people, be a balance eater. You know what you need right then and there. I don't say stop doing anything. All I say is get the best quality of whatever it is that you're choosing to feed your human body with, make sure it's in its best state. Not only through what it says on the label, by you putting your vibration into that, shifting the energy of it for what you want it to be for your body. That's the overall of everything. It's about what you're saying and what you are feeling within yourself. We keep wanting to say that word belief. Believe you can, believe you can't. Either way, you're right. So, you got to understand when you're believing in something and when you're holding on to something, if it's good for you. And a lot of times when people are trying to help you, you don't allow that help to come in. That's why my help is health education for longevity and peace. You can evaluate it for yourself and see if it's doing any good for you. And if you want to accept that piece of education to do what you need to do in your life and make you walk better. Because I tell people all the time, you got to not force life. Stop forcing life. Let go and let God. Meditate on God's words. Establish your heart on Him. Family, community, and friends, I say root up your fears. False education accepted as reality. Follow the spirit of life. Walking on His direction, that divine direction. Trusting in the universal laws of life. Love. It's trusting in yourself. Because you see, that wisdom is heard in your actions and your reactions. His laws are done, perfect, whole, and complete. That work is finished. You see, it is up to you, not the universal frequency of life. Renew your mind, family, community, and friends. Stop forcing life. You got to let go. You got to let God frequency, that vibration of love. You got to stop struggling. You got to stop trying. You got to stop fighting. Family, community, and friends. We got to just start doing it. Doing the right things. Working in harmony and peace and love and balance. And when you love yourself, you can only give out that strong vibration of love. And I'm going to tell you, it shifts things. It changes things in people. When they want to come to you and bring you all kinds of chaos, if you sit there in love, they ain't going to want to stay around you because they're going to have to shift their energy. If you want to shift somebody's energy, you ain't got to say nothing. Sit there and breathe love around them. Their energy will shift. Because God granted you the right to a good life. So stop trying to earn it. There's nothing here on earth that's going to allow you to earn this right. It's within you. It is yours. You inherited it by His will. It is there. Stop trying to force life. Let go and let love and let God's vibration. I tell you, pride makes excuses. I tell you, pride makes excuses. Humility makes adjustments. You see, you got to transform your life. I say you got to transform your life. I say you have got to transform your life, not by forcing change. You can't force it, family. You can't force yourself to do something that you're not in balance with. It's only going to bring about some distress later on because you forced yourself. You got to stop forcing life. You got to become in harmony. Change your life. Not by forcing change, but by the renewing. And that's what I hope this show will help you do. By the renewing. Listen to the information that's being shared with you. I say by renewing your mind. Stop trying to force life, family, community, and friends. Stop trying to force life. Let go and let God. Life is a state of consciousness. And what state of consciousness are you consciously in all the time? You got to sit back and you have to think about it. You have to think about those vibrations. The microbes is nothing. The terrain is everything. We're going to have viruses. We're going to have bacteria. We're going to have all kinds of bugs and critters in our bodies. We are nature. The microbe is nothing. The terrain is everything. The terrain is everything. The inner workings of your body, that fluid, that excess soda, the water. That's why we are more water. Cells are surrounded by the water. That water has to be purified. It has to be at its best. And what system of the body does that? The lymphatic system helps to purify the body. What helps and strengthens the lymphatic system is your breath. How deeply are you breathing? Are you breathing every day? Are you choking on your breath? Are you shadow breathing? Do you hold your breath in frustration and sometimes in joy? Pay attention to your breath, family. Pay attention to your breath, and you'll know what's going on with your body. You'll know what's going on in your state of consciousness. You'll know what is happening. Remember, the terrain is everything. How are you working with your body? How are you working with your body? Take a moment. Think about it. Take that deep, 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 deep breath. Think better. Energize your cells. Feel calmer. Be relaxed. When something is going on and it's frustrating to you, the first thing you do is don't choke. I sit back and I breathe. Well, I might take a minute. That first minute or that first second may be got to know they da-da-da-da, dee-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, they didn't do that. Oh, they did it again. Yee! When are those people going to get their lives together, stop interfering in other people's lives? That's what they got to start doing. When you focus on yourself and you building what you want in your life, you ain't got time to bring stress in other people's life. You ain't got time to bring the negative in other people's life because you building what? A positive, creative life for yourself. The moment, family, community, and friends, the moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry in your body. And that happens all the time. The moment you change your perception is the moment you rewrite the chemistry in your body. And you rewrite it so fast, your body's going so fast that it don't know how to be. Because you just flip. You just keep flipping. You just keep flipping. You just keep flipping. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. Stop and be still. Take a moment for yourself. And in that breath, realize what you're saying, what you're doing. The moment you change your perception, everything changes. Every cell changes. Everything changes. I'm sitting back, and it's been a year since I had this stroke, and I'm telling you, sometimes I just sit back and I just cry. I see my knee now, and I used to be, I gotta have dimples in my knees. All these dimples in my, Lord, I am so thankful and blessed to see these dimples in my knees. I tell you, I am so happy that a lot of this fluid has left from around my knees, and I'm dancing, I'm feeling my waistline, and it is just simply amazing that I to put my hands on my hips now, because I'm feeling my waistline. I'm just so thankful that I'm moving this fluid. It's been a slow process, and I still have a lot. Believe me, I have moved so much excess fluid, but I have so much to move out of my body. Because sometimes, my ankles get puffy. That lets me know that the fluid is still doing its thing. It's a little stagnated. But I'm paying attention to those signs my body is telling me and how I'm doing things and what I need to beef up more and the things I need to do to help my body continue to remove this excess fluid. Because family, I don't care. That's all it is. They can call it anything they want to call it, which is great because it gives you a signal to what area of your body needs more support, what organs need more support, what systems need more support. But when you look at the body as a whole, everything works together. Everything talks and communicates to each other. The frequencies go out. You want to support the whole body as a whole. That's what we have to do. We're talking about making conscious self-health care moves. Mental observation view, not viewed, not past tense, viewing it now, viewing it while you're in it, viewing it. It's essential for your success. You got to take a view of your life. Pull yourself out. Let the spirit come out, and look down on your life. Look into your life. Stand side by side and see what's going on. And taking those deep breaths and say, damn, am I really acting like that? Am I really doing that? Am I really shifting too much and not letting anything maintain itself and create a balance and harmony and peace? Am I flipping over here and I'm flipping over there? Am I trying this and I'm trying that? Am I running to this group? Am I running to that group? Am I running to this organization? Stop it, stop it, stop it. Stop it. Time to take conscious focus of your life and what you're doing. This is the time. The energy, the frequency, the vibration, all doors are opening. Everything is in balance and harmony. We've always been creating whatever we've been saying. It's happening so rapidly now. And there's a change that's going to be about to allow things to to be the way they need to be. Because, we follow this scientific data, we follow that scientific data, next minute that thing changes. Science giveth and science taketh away. And then what you going to do? I went on this science and said that this food was best for me, and then they made it this food, and the company was making it all wrong. They used all the wrong ingredients, and I thought it was great for me. Then you get mad and you get angry. Stop it. Science giveth and science taketh away. Trusting in the universal laws of life is trusting in yourself. His wisdom is heard in your actions, not your reactions. His laws are done, perfect, whole, and complete. Renew your minds. Stop forcing life. Let go and let God. Nature lives as you, and you live as nature. You see, healthcare is not a one-fit-all system. You are as unique as your signature of manifestation. I said healthcare is not a one-fit-all system. You are as unique as your individual signature of manifestation. And that's why we can read your human body field, let you know what's going on in your body, consciously, physically. No one vibrates like you, not even your twin. No one vibrates like you. You have a very unique signature. You have your own vibration. See the invisible made visible with the Nest Health Biofield Human Body Field Scan. Anytime, anywhere with the remote scanning device, I can work with you. And you can heal yourself through frequencies and vibrations, and with the Nest Infoceuticals that's structured water with the right frequency and vibration to bring about that deep, deep penetrating change within your body, your physical body. And then you add in what you need and everything shifts. Your human body fields hold all the information. Your human body field holds all the information. Energize and correct your field distortions with the infoceuticals that we have to offer you. And for the physical body to see how well that autonomic nervous system is working, that sympathetic nervous system is working. You want to see what your true stress level is in your body when you say you're not really stressed out. You want to see how your arteries are really doing. Then you want to have that test, that self-gnosis test that I offer you, that I must do in person. So connect with me. Invite me to your organization. Invite me to your business. Invite me to your wellness center. We can support each other. We can work together. These tools do cost a pretty penny. I'm willing to share what I have with anybody that wants to work with me with those tools. Again, visit my website, forsellelife.com, consciousselfcare.com. Check out all the tools I have to offer, have equipment, will travel. You don't have to worry about putting out a lot of money, putting me up. I'll be willing to stay in your home, me and my person that travels with me, because the power is within you. You know, I'm just so loving Louise Hay's energy. I know when she made a transition, I felt something when she went up, and her books, her works has been a part of my life for a long time. I was sharing with y'all how I left corporate America and needed to shift some energy from being in corporate America at high management positions for so long and doing some things. But the first person I went to was Dr. Frances Quest Welsing. I'm so thankful for her energy. God knows I was thankful for her energy and the information that she gave me and told me what to do. And this other psychologist that I went to, he was the best too. He gave me 3 sheets of paper that meant sugar and said, child, keep the sugar out of your life. Don't give your power away to anybody else. You are here for a reason. And that's all you got to do is continue to love yourself. You did nothing wrong. You was right to walk away the way you did. Don't feel bad about it, you know, and we got to give people information like that, because when you want to take care of yourself and you need to take care of yourself, sometimes you got to shift out that environment. Sometimes you may have to leave people. Sometimes you may have to make a change just to get your footing, just get yourself back on solid footing. And that's okay, you know, because we are all one. I am the universe, and the universe is me. One energy, one power. That's what we all are. So, you know, I'm working with these 3 books that the universe got me keep picking up, and I was organizing some more things of mine this week, and what book falls out again was Louise Hay. And I ain't even got a dent in this book, so this must be the season for me to work with this book, and I've had it for a long time. The power is within you. So it's a constant reminder from those that are now part of energy vibration to let us know that everything we seek externally, that we go to someone else for support, it's within you. It's to support you and what you're going through. And like I say, fear, false education accepted as reality. Oh, false evidence appearing real. And there's a lot of false evidence appearing real to people, and they're feeling all kinds of fear. And so it had me pick up this book today, and I'm going to share when I found the book, or the book found me, fell out as I was unpacking some things, and I picked up the book, and I always see what energy wants me to do with a book that it puts in front of me, and I turned to the section where she talks about fear is not having trust. So when you fear things, you're not having trust in something, and more than likely you're not having trust in yourself. But I'm going to share with you a few of what she had to say in this book before we take another commercial, before we close out the show today. Fear is not having trust. Fear is rampant on the planet. You can see and hear about it in the news every day in the form of wars, murders, greed, and more. Fear is lack of trust in ourselves. Because of that, we don't trust life. We don't trust that we are being taken care of on a higher level. So we feel we must control everything from the physical level. Obviously, we are going to feel fear because we cannot control everything in our lives. Trust is what we learn when we want to overcome our fears. It's called taking the leap of faith. Trust in the power within that is connected to universal intelligence. Trust in that which is invisible, the invisible made visible, instead of trusting only in the physical material world. She says, I'm not saying that we do nothing. Yet if we have trust, we can go through life much easier. If you recall what she said earlier, if you do know the work of Louise Hay, but this is what she had to say. I believe that everything I need to know is revealed to me. Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks believes that everything I need to know is revealed to me. I trust that I am being taken care of, even though I am not physically in control of everything that is happening around me. When a fearful thought comes up, I smack it down. No. When a fearful thought comes up, it really is trying to protect you. I suggest that you say to the fear, I know you want to protect me. I know you want to protect me. I appreciate that you want to protect me. And I thank you. And I thank you for allowing me to acknowledge your existence. Acknowledge the fearful thoughts. It's there to take care of you. Remember that, family. It's there to take care of you. You become physically frightened. Your adrenals pump through your body to protect you from danger. And that's why I say we stay in a fight or flight stage. And with that one test, self-hypnosis test I can give you to let you see what's going on with that system, you will know better when you say that you're not fearing and you're not stressing, but your inner workings are. It's the same with the fear you manufacture in your mind. It starts in the mind. It starts in the consciousness, and it works its way down. So she says, and I say to you, observe your fears and recognize that you are not them. Observe your fears and recognize that you are not them. Think of fear the way you view images on a movie screen. What you see on the screen is really not there. The moving pictures are just frames of celluloid, and they change and disappear very rapidly. Our fears will come and go as rapidly as those pictures unless we insist on holding on to them. So I say to you, at the hour of 4:44, what are you holding on to that's not serving you? What are you holding on to that is not serving you? What shift or change that you need to bring about a new vibration in your being that you don't want to do because of someone else, because of something else, because you said something before, because you was this way before? You have the right to change, to grow, to become stronger, to vibrate at a high frequency. You have that right. You are the human being that is here. You have that right to shift your energy at any time. If you did something before and you don't do it anymore, you're doing something better for you. Oh, you always shifting and you always changing. You always saying, yes, I'm growing, I'm developing for me. I have a right to do that. And you have the same right too. Family and community, we're going to sit back and listen to another commercial. And then we're going to be able to close out the show momentarily, because I am not other people's opinion of me. I am not other people's opinion of me. I am not other people's opinion of me, and you are not either. Sit back and take a deep, deep breath and listen to my commercial and the music from Brother Jamal.
Do you feel lost? Do you feel out of sync? Could it be that you are experiencing electromagnetic sensitivity? Yes, electromagnetic sensitivity. Could man-made frequencies interfere with cellular activity and melatonin production? We are beings of frequency, light, and information, and you are your own experience. Do not conform any longer to the patterns of man-made mindset of human consciousness. Be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. Schedule your Nest Provision Human Body Field Scan with Dr. K, 202-248-7749. Visit the website for celllife.com, the number 4, CELLLIFE.com. Have the courage to expand your horizon and reprogram your cellular activities. Call Dr. K for your 15-minute wellness consultation. 202-248-7749.
On our own, we need love and unity that will make a better community. Oh, let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. Come on, let's help one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. Let's show love.
Show some love
And respect.
some respect.
Always remember, never to forget.
Never forget.
That together we stand.
Together
Divided we fall.
divided we fall.
All for one. And one for all. Oh, let's help
Help.
one another.
Gotta help one another, man.
All of my sisters.
Gotta help another
And my
community.
brothers. Come on and let's help
That's it.
one another. All of my sisters and my brothers. No matter
What I say to you to help.
creed or color.
Health education for longevity and peace. That's what I share with you. Health education for longevity and peace. That's help. You got to help somebody. When somebody come to you frustrated, angry, and upset, you got to help them not stay that way. You got to tell them, stop. Take a deep breath. Chill. That's your chill pill. That's the best chill pill that you can give somebody. Tell them to stop and take a breath, even in their excitement. Stop and take a breath. Conscious self-healthcare moves, mental observation, view. View yourself, family. Stay in view of your life. Keep that focus. Keep that view. It's essential for success. The difference between medicine and poison is in the dose. The difference between medicine and poison is in the dose. Not only in the dose, but that time release capsule, that pharmaceutical that you put in your body that you think that once you stop taking it's gone, is in your body. It took me almost a year to get 7 days of intense medication out of my body. Then my body can start healing itself on its own, and me not putting anything else in there to keep that stuff activated. And the one way and the strongest way, the most potent way to do it is to drink water. Drink water. Drink water. Purify your water with your thoughts and your hands and your vibration. You can't buy the best. And I don't mean doing a whole bunch of alkaline water either, because you interfere with the areas of your body that's supposed to be acidity. You got to get a balance going on. If you have nothing, can buy nothing, your thoughts and water can shift and change your life. I'm telling you, family and community can make a difference. Get that poison out of your body if you've been putting it in it. You got to drink water. And as we continue, the power is within, from Louise Hay, to stand around me. And I'm thankful for her energy and the vibration that she's bringing me, and everybody's bringing me, and definitely telling me about this year, Emancipate Yourself from Medical Mental Slavery Day celebration. And we all know that April is Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month. Remember the good things, not the months about all the diseases. Remember how you can take care of yourself. Spread the word about April being Conscious Self-Health Care and Lymphatic Cellular Wellness Month, and celebrate your success on April the 30th. Visit my website, Facebook, and learn all about that information. She says, fear is a limitation of your mind. People have so much fear about getting sick or about becoming homeless or whatever. I have experienced them both in the last 5 years. And I did it with grace. Anger is fear that becomes a defense mechanism. Can't get angry. Don't give your power away. It protects you, and yet it will be much more powerful for you to do affirmations so you can stop recreating fearful situations in your mind and love yourself through the fears. And that's what I did. That false education, I didn't accept it as reality. And that false evidence, what you were showing me, I know damn well it wasn't real, because I know my mama. Again, nothing comes from outside of us. Nothing comes from outside of us. We are at the center of everything that happens in our lives. Everything is inside. Everything experiences, every relationship is the mirror of the mental pattern that we have inside of us. And that's why I focus on the good. I focus on the great. I focus on the magnificent. I focus on the divine. I focus on the words and love that my parents, Charles and Shirley Davis, gave to me. The love of my sister, the love of my brother, the love of my children. I focus on that through it all. Fear is the opposite of love. The more we are willing to love and trust who we are, the more we attract these qualities to our lives. And that's why I move forward with harmony and peace and a true vibration. When we are on a streak of really being frightened or upset or worried or not liking ourselves, isn't it amazing how everything goes wrong in our lives? One thing after another, it seems it will never stop. Well, it is the same when we really love ourselves. Oh, God, yes, it is. Everything starts to go on a winning streak, and we get the green lights and the parking places, and we get the feeling good. We have the love vibration, all the things that make life so wonderful, the big and the little. We get up in the morning, and the day flows beautifully. Love ourselves. Love yourself so that you can take care of yourself. Do everything you can to strengthen your heart, your body, and your mind. And you don't need nobody's permission to do it. Stop asking people. You need no one's permission but your own. Turn to the power within you. Find a good spiritual connection and really work on maintaining it. And that is to turn to yourself, to love yourself, to honor yourself, respect yourself. That self-assurance is so fulfilling when you think you're going to the right person to assist you, and they end up saying something that you really don't want, and you make yourself try to accept it. Stop it. Stop it. And you ain't got to say that it wasn't helpful. You know what to do and how to take better care of yourself. So in closing, from Louise Hay's book, The Power Is Within, this particular, we're talking about letting your feelings out. If you are feeling threatened and fearful, consciously breathe. Oh, what'd she say? If you are feeling threatened or fearful, consciously breathe. We often hold our breaths when we are frightened. So take a few deep breaths. Breathing opens the space inside you that is your power. Breathing opens the space inside of you that is your power. It strengthens your spine. It opens your chest. It gives your heart room to expand. It gives your heart room to expand. By breathing, you begin to drop the barriers and open up. And that's why I breathe my way through this and through anything in life that's not in harmony and peace. You expand rather than contract. Your love flows. Louise Hay say, I am one with the power that created me. I am safe. All is well in my world. I am one with the power that created me. You are one with the power that created you. And you are safe. And all is well in your world. Take the time to be still. Center yourself and take that deep, deep cleansing Kundalini breath. And feel that snake unwind as it climbs up your spine and send out that divine energy throughout your whole body. And as you take those deep, deep breaths, we let that lymphatic system purify the body, purify yourself. Self-health care is self-worth. How you feeling about yourself, family? How are you feeling about yourself, family? Take that moment to center yourself and know who you are. Trusting in the universal laws of life. Trusting in what you know. Trusting in what you feel. You have the right vibration. And it may not be in alignment with anyone. It's in alignment with you because it's your vibration. And I honor myself. And I say to you, that's the best gift that you can give yourself, is to honor and trust yourself, your vibration. And in closing, sharing from You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect, whole, and complete. I am always divinely protected and guided. It is safe for me to look within myself. It is safe for me to look into the past. It is safe for me to enlarge my viewpoint of life. I am far more than my personality, past, present, or future. I now choose to rise above my personality problems, to recognize the magnificence of my being. I am totally willing to learn to love myself, and all is well in my world. And if you are going through anything, the real problem is that you're not truly loving yourself and honoring yourself and being in alignment with yourself. When we fight against ourselves, what we truly feel and we want, we create the chaos in our life. We create the stagnation. We create the blockages. They get to call it a disease. They get to try to frighten us. I say to you, you will have cellular malfunctions. You're going to go through with them. It's how well are you taking care of yourself? So think on that this week, family, community, and friends. You know how to connect with me. Just type in Karen Khadijah, Khadijah, Davis-Foulks, Foulks. Connect with me on all social media. Give me a call. Let's talk. Step up out of the dark ages of disease care and come join me. Leap into the new frontier of conscious self-health care, making conscious self-health care moves. Let's see what your body is trying to say to your family. And rise, rise, rise above it all. Peace and blessings. Enjoy the music on the way out, and I look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. Thank you, Inner Light Radio family and friends, and who listens to the rebroadcast show. Wow, family, that was a great show. I want to thank you so very much for tuning in to the Conscious Self-Health Care Conversation Radio Show right here on Inner Light Radio. It was a pleasure having you tuning in. Now, you must tell a friend to tune in. And if you haven't called in and shared your wellness story, don't you think it's time that you help somebody with your wellness story? Call in, share your story, join the conversation. I'm Karen Khadijah Davis-Foulks, and I invite you to visit my website, ConsciousSelfCare.com. Or you can just go to the number 4, the word CELLLIFE.com. Leave me some information. I would love to talk with you. And once again, I look forward to you joining us next Wednesday right here on the Conscious Self-Health Care Radio Show.
It's a conversation where we uplift each other, where we share our wellness stories so we can help someone move from disease care to conscious self-health care. Thank you for tuning in. I look forward to hearing from you next Wednesday.